Alright, it's Jared here from Crypto Plan. How's everyone going? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. That's a really cool little drop there. Big ups to this Argo Fox guy, Digital Math. Loving his tunes. That's why I'm using them on the YouTubes there. Royalty free stuff. So anyone else that wants to use it, go ahead and use it. God, links in description. Go. All right. We got a Harmony One update. We have a Harmony One update. We're going to talk a little bit about ONEMOON. I'm not going to focus on it. I can't do the charts on ONEMOON, but I'm going to talk about it because I bought a little bit because I am playing this market, and this market has like solid plays, it has speculation plays. It's like any market, you got to have a bag of chances, different lotto tickets, different scratch cards, because the end goal is not about which coin was the best or who won or what tech was the winner in the end. It's about how much money you take out of the market and how much freedom you get in return, right? So just remember that. I am not favoring any SHIT coin. I am just seeing things the way it is, and I am doing things that my audience is asking me to do, and then things that I find along the way that I think may also be beneficial. So the other day I did Moonrat, which is the pancake swap version of ONEMOON. So they're both deflationary tokens. They're both coins that pay you money. So you can call them whatever you like, but getting these things in early, there's two opportunities. One, you're getting a dividend or you're getting a cash flow. And number two, you have that potential for growth as well. So if you all know about dividend paying growth stocks, it's the same principle. If you bought them early, if you bought the Coca-Colas of the world early, you had a stock that grew in price over the years, and you have a dividend constantly that grows as well with it. So that's what we're talking about. We're not trying to shill any coins on this channel. So I just want to make that clear. And I also want to make that clear that it's within my trading plan. I only speculate on small amounts of money that is profits from my core positions. So if I take some profits on something like XRP or One Harmony because it did really well, and I'm spreading my risk out a little bit more by putting little bits and pieces there. And let's say I bet on 10 of these little risky things and one of them does really well, I can afford to make the loss on those 9 other ones, as long as I cut my losses, as long as I don't let them go to zero. As long as at some point I go, well, I'll have 50% loss there and 20% loss there, but then I got a 10x on something else, overall my portfolio is going to benefit, right? So that's the way I look at this thing. Anyway, that's the little rant. Please like the video, please subscribe, and please click that notification bell. Now, I have found a new little tool I want to share with you for One Harmony. It's going to help us get through this consolidation period. And it's a really quick tool to use, and it's this triangle pattern. So I'm usually drawing these triangle patterns with line, but I just found this and it's just going to make my life and your life so much easier. So I'm going to delete that, and we're just going to have a look at One Harmony, from a kind of short-term historical perspective on the daily. So we have a kind of a consolidation period before a pump here. So we're going to pick the lowest point there, and then we're going to pick the highest point of the pump there as the B move, and then the retracement there as the C move. And then now we're going to use this as a trend line, as that trend line I'd usually draw. So to get an accurate trend line, we usually need to have 3 points of contact. So I would be expecting this particular price action to bounce off this level here, maybe come back and test down the bottom, or at least fill the gap down in here somewhere, reverse, and then maybe make its way out. Potentially kind of test that level again of 14 cents, pull back, use the top edge of this triangle again, and then kind of fire up to the upside. But anything can happen. And when we're drawing these triangles, we've got to remember that they're in play because from here, this key price level of the bottom, it's trying to fill as much space in that triangle and tighten and wind its way in there before it fires on out of there. So just be aware that the longer it goes sideways into this triangle, the more explosive that move is going to be. If it were to fire out now, it could potentially fire out and then kind of come back in again, which is not really what we want. We want this thing to run really hard. And just look at it another way. We need to have time to get more entry in. You know, if you're getting paid money and you don't want to put that in a savings account, so every week you want to add some into One Harmony on a dollar cost averaging basis, the longer it runs, if it runs till June, whoop-de-doo, you know, like, because you're getting several more opportunities to buy the dip, right? So don't look at these, these accumulation patterns as terrible things. They're giving us opportunity. They're giving us time, right? So that is One Harmony. Now, as discussed, I'm going to briefly touch on ONEMOON. Now, this is a project that is essentially designed to bring attention to the One Harmony blockchain. So it's to get people on there using it, be comfortable with it. Now, I'm going to put a disclaimer out there. I went through the process of getting Moonrat, and I went through the process of getting ONEMOON. The Pancake swap version I found a lot easier, a lot more user-friendly. I think with the One Harmony, there's a lot more cutting and pasting and editing of addresses, so it's a little trickier, but all in all, it probably took me about, between 15 minutes and half an hour, 45 minutes to do either one. So there's plenty of documentation out there and YouTube videos that talk you through either of them. So essentially it is a token that you can purchase by swapping your One Harmony or other things through either Trust Wallet or MetaMask Wallet. I think for ONEMOON it is the MetaMask Wallet only, or there is other ways, but mainly MetaMask is the way I did it. But yeah, basically there's a whole bunch of chat about it. I guess, essentially, there's two sides. People are calling it a Ponzi scheme. Some people are just saying it's something you can get in early on the ground floor, and when everyone finds out about it and starts using it, that's when you can sell out and take profit. So whichever way you look at it, like I say, we're in here to make money, and if that's because you're early into something, that's okay. The people that bought Tesla early are doing well, and they can sell now with a large profit, right? Because they were early adopters. So just think of yourself as an early adopter as opposed to buying a SHIT coin, whatever. I'm not selling it to you. Do whatever you want. But the reason why I did it, like I say, $100 worth in each as a gamble, as a if it falls my way, then I'm super happy about that, right? So we can go over here and swap for ONEMOON. So once you're connected to a wallet and all that stuff, you'd literally swap that one for a ONEMOON token, right? So that's the story there. Now, as far as price goes, there's no trading view chart. This thing's too new. It's not actually traded on any real exchanges, so it's kind of just grabbing some API data from somewhere to tell us the vague price. And the price is in per million. So it's 11 cents per million at the moment, or 11 cents in USDC per million. So just keep that in perspective. You're buying, tons of these things. I think I've got $1 billion for my $100, right? So, but if we look at this chart and without trading view, we can see that it has had a pump. And not necessarily a dump, it's just more like a bear flag or a triangle pattern once again. So we've got this kind of high point, and it's coming back, and we've had a touch on the triangle, and so it's coming down here. And I like this pattern because it's coiling into the end of that triangle, and the price action has not been that volatile lately. So it's a good thing to me. It's a good sign to me. I'm not making any predictions of where the price action will go because I can't. I physically don't have that data. But what I do know is that right now you're buying from an asymmetrical side of things. You're buying closer to the bottom than you are to the top, right? So if you bought in on the 21st of April, you were paying a lot more, so 41 cents per million, as opposed to right now you are paying, how much are you paying now? 11 cents per million, or just shy of 12 cents per million. So just be aware of that. We're going to scroll down here, and we are going to just go to some beginner frequently asked questions. So what is ONEMOON? It's deflationary. You can read all this yourself. It's the first of its kind on the Harmony One chain. So it's really a way of testing out the Harmony mainnet. But the key point is here that from every transaction, and this is why there's a 12% slippage when you trade into it, is that 5% goes to you as a holder. So everyone else that buys into it, you're getting 5% of their 12% slippage of a transaction, or of the 10%, sorry. 2.5 is locked to liquidity and 2.5 is burned. So it's deflationary. 2.5 is going into the liquidity pool for the trading and 5% to you as a holder. So that's a good thing. A 5% return by doing nothing and just having it sitting in a wallet and hoping that something goes up is pretty good in the market right now. You know, it's not the best return, but it's a pretty good return. I think over there on Moonrat, I don't know what it is, but I've got about 100 in, and I'm looking to get about $3 US equivalent of Binance coin back every week. So it's, you know, it's there and abouts. You know, you're getting a little bit back for your money. Is ONEMOON a Ponzi scheme? It depends on how you look at it. Yes and no. You know, I mean, it's not a Ponzi scheme no more than any other crypto, right? They all start with a value of 0. If you buy in early and sell out later, all the charts have gone up over time through every bull market, right? You know, XRP you could have bought at 0.5 cent. Today you can sell it for over $1, you know, but at times it's gone, you know, to 6 cents, back to 0.5 cent. It's gone up to 20 cents and back to 15 cents. You know, recently it was as high as $3, then it went back down to 17 cents, you know. So these are all volatile projects, you know. So I don't think to identify ONEMOON or Moonrat or SafeMoon as Ponzi schemes specifically would be kind of singling them out, if you know what I mean. They are all just speculative projects, and they're so new that that's why they're volatile. Is it a rug pull? Well, you know, you can't guarantee anything, but it's created by the developers of OneHarmony. So if they're going to pull the rug on ONEMOON, they're going to destroy their reputation for their whole mainnet and their actual main token, right? So they're trying to basically work with MokiCoin to be, you know, basically fee-free, which is a lot of people doing. Hathor Networks is the same thing. They're going fee-free for swapping and trading. This ONEMOON, it's virtually free. It's such a small fraction of a coin that it's virtually free, you know. And I've been using Pancake Swap, and it's not free, you know. Like basically, you know, between 50 cents and $1 or $2 per smart contract. So, but a lot cheaper than Ethereum. So, you know, Ethereum was expensive, Uniswap's expensive, Pancake Swap is cheaper, and now this MokiSwap, OneHarmony, that kind of blockchain is trying to be even cheaper again. So it's kind of, you know, it's a race to the bottom in fees, which is good. But like I say, I think Pancake, it feels a little better and user-friendly as opposed to the MokiSwap / OneHarmony environment. Still a bit technical if you want to look at it from that perspective. And there you have it. That's my little take on ONEMOON. You know, it's a small position I've taken and a small gamble, and take it or leave it. You know, I won't harp on it about it anymore, and we'll see what the future holds. Back to the charts. I just want to quickly touch on how brilliantly, and speaking about DEXs and this whole new DeFi world, how brilliantly Pancake Swap is doing. Now, I think this is a good sign because this is to do with how much volume is being done on the Binance Smart Chain and on Pancake Swap in particular. So transactions that are occurring, as well as the amount of liquidity that's running through there. So as you know, for anyone that's been following me, I've been doing videos on Pancake Swap. I saw this triangle pattern forming here, and I knew that this was going to break out. And look what it's done, you know, in kind of 40 odd days. It's gone up 300, 400% there. So well done to Pancake Swap holders. And like I say, I've been earning cake by having it in their liquidity pool as well. So, which is super cool. And then the last one I want to touch on is, PEERCOIN. And just kind of give you a quick price prediction. You know, I think I can see this thing heading towards $3 very soon. And the reason why is because we've seen in the past that it gives us these couple of big wicks. You know, it gives us a wick and then it gives us a run up. and then it kind of pulls back and goes sideways, and then it gives us a wick, and then kind of a run up, you know. So I think it's going to pull back again, possibly, and then give us a good move. So give us that similar move from there to there again. So I think, you know, heading towards $3 for PEERCOIN. That's for anyone that's into trading that. That's what I see. And I guess, you know, to confirm that $3 target, it's up towards that retracement rally from the end of the last bull market. So when it kind of peaked, went all the way to the top, dropped back, and then everyone thinks that it's still going to go up, it's still going to go up, and then it loses steam. So it's somewhere around there that we're heading towards, like 320, maybe up to 350 there, maybe even to $4 if it gets super bullish. But that's the kind of next move I'm seeing in PEERCOIN. So there we go. That's a whole bunch of stuff. One Harmony, ONEMOON, Cake, PEERCOIN, DEX. You know, there's so much going on crypto. It's amazing. And, you know, there's money to be made, and let's just focus on that rather than focusing on whether or not you think something is good or not. You know, like, leave that up to the individual to decide. I'm just here as a voice, you know, like many other voices on YouTube and social media, saying, here's something, you know, here's something that we can look into or do. So please do your own research, and please never invest more than you're willing to lose. And like I say, these particular kind of high risk, high gambly, you know, high reward payoff things are usually better done with profits that you're rolling over. So whether it's your One Harmony that you're earning via staking, or whether it's your, you know, Pancake swap you're getting, you know, flipped there from your pools, or just in general profits that you're taking out of your good trades and putting them in just to see if you can multiply again and again. That's what I am doing. That is my personal plan. So do with your money how you will, but please do not use me as financial advice. Anyway, I've been Jared. This has been Crypto Plan, and I hope you all have a very profitable and good last leg of the bull run. Bye now.